Welcome to the Ball In podcast, where the ball is in our court.
Oh no.
We had a quick conversation before that.
No, we didn't. No, what? No, we just started.
Eric will dice that up, cut that up, and just
Throw
put
it in the
there
garbage.
somewhere, you know? Bro, it's a good conversation, bro. You can definitely throw it in there. But
Maybe not the end of it.
But yeah, honestly, we're kind of at the point, like I said, it's the dry season of sports. This is the Sahara Desert out here. You do not know, we do not know what to talk about. But
Who are we with today?
who are we with today? Bro, I don't know who we're with, bro. What's your name?
I don't even know. What's your name?
Eric Kiekeben.
What's your
Shit.
name?
Sammy Nike.
Okay, like actual names now.
That was.
That wasn't your actual name.
Eric Kiekeben.
Sammy Hoyt. After all that. Pavan
And welcome to
Inaganti.
episode 20, guys.
Woo! Everyone, confetti. We did it. And it's the last one.
Goodbye.
You know what? While we're on the football topic,
balls-
though,
what?
while we're on the
We're
football
on the football
topic,
topic.
we're on the football
Topic?
topic.
What?
While we were talking about the football topic, I did want to
We
talk
never talked
about
about
When was football mentioned?
wide receiver rankings.
Oh boy.
Wide receiver rankings. Eric,
Mm-hmm.
I need you to
What's
list
up?
10 wide receivers.
Up.
In how much time? What are we doing this
30,
time?
30.
20.
Oh,
20?
20? No way.
20?
Oh, that's
20.
bad. Oh.
Ooh, I don't know if we should. I think we should do 30.
Should do 30?
Keep it at
Should do
30.
30? Okay,
Minimum.
30.
Let's meet in the
30.
middle. Let's do
Minimum.
25.
No, we can do
Yeah,
30.
We'll do 30. We'll do 30. Okay.
Oh my
Eric, are
God.
you ready? I don't think you're ready.
I don't think I'm ready.
Do you want to put a timer in the post? Or do you want me to show it up here?
Just show it, man.
Okay. Are you ready, Eric?
No.
Okay. I'll give you a
I'm
second.
ready.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Fuck.
Justin Jefferson,
Yeah.
Jamar Chase.
Good one.
Odell. He's a wide receiver,
You have
right?
to say his last. You have to say his
Yes,
full
he
name.
Beckham
is a
Jr..
wide receiver.
Cooper Cup.
Okay.
Tyler Lockett.
Okay.
Okay.
DeAndre
seconds.
Hopkins.
Okay.
Diggs.
Okay.
What's his first name?
Stefan.
Okay.
Okay.
Not Stefan, but Stefan.
Oh.
8 seconds.
Amari Cooper.
Okay.
Fucking LeBron. in high school. In high school.
He was a tight end in high school.
He was?
Yes.
What? Man.
Wait, who's our wide receiver?
I thought he was a tight end, was he not?
I don't know, bro.
This is too much.
No. The Cowboys
This is
offer
killing
was
me.
as a tight end.
Oh, whatever.
But he was a wide receiver in high
It doesn't
school.
matter.
This is killing me, man.
Either way,
this is
you
too
didn't
much.
get it.
This is too many
Can you
names.
list 2 more without the timer?
Oh, who's?
I mean, you didn't say like. You didn't say Tyreek Hill.
Oh yeah.
Or like.
Wait, no. Like, let him think. I want to see if he can, like...
You know.
You-
T.
I
Higgins.
was gonna say, you didn't even
Okay.
mention my boy. You didn't
Okay.
mention my boy.
Okay.
And
One more.
My boy. Let me see if there's.
The wait. No.
Smith said duh, and then we just like didn't know what he said.
You didn't say.
DK Metcalf.
Okay, DK's
DK
cool.
Metcalf. I didn't say DK. I said Tyler
You
Lockett.
didn't say Devontae Adams either.
I thought he was a running. Oh no, he's a receiver. That's okay. That's my
Running
bad. That's
back
on me.
Devontae
That's
Adams.
on me.
Running back Devontae Adams.
That's on me. Devontae be like,
Wow.
that one was on me.
Devontae Adams as a running back.
Join us next episode where we will be doing the running backs.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
And Devontae Adams will not be on that list.
Might be named though. No promises.
No, who's the Packers guy? The running back.
Aaron
The hair.
Jones?
Aaron Jones. See, I pictured that face and I was like Devontae Adams.
Bro, he's not even on the Packers
He's
anymore,
not
though.
anymore.
But
He's on the Raiders
Since when?
since last
Bro,
season.
since last year.
Didn't you have him on your fantasy team?
No, what? Probably.
I swear he did. I don't
No,
know.
he didn't. He
Who
didn't.
did then?
Luke did.
Maybe you had him on your team last year before then.
Who did you have on your team? Do you remember anybody that you had on?
Lamar Jackson,
I
because that's
don't-
like every year.
I don't think I remember who I had on my fantasy team.
I know I had AJ Brown towards the end of the year.
I just know I got second place, and that's good enough for me. I didn't lose money.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You know what? While we're on it though, Sammy, top 10 wide receivers.
Is that we just going right into it, or are we gonna talk about the Madden ratings?
Just go straight into it. Then we'll talk.
Well,
about
his
the
list
Madden
is gonna be
ratings.
the same as my list. So.
Oh, is
No,
it?
it won't
Is
be.
it?
Is it?
All
No,
right,
it
all
won't.
right. I'm gonna say my number 10. We're gonna say my number 10 at the same time. Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
DK
Metcalf.
Oh no way! I just went from like one guy to like your guy.
I just assumed it was gonna be T. Higgins because like he said it earlier,
No.
but like he actually like got it at the same. That was
Wow.
Okay, that was
Okay,
insane.
fair
Okay,
play. Maybe you do have the same list. We'll have to
I
see.
told you.
Okay, number
Let's see.
9. Number 9.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. CD
No,
Lamb.
BJ. Oh.
OBJ.
No. CD Lamb's my number 9. I'm just gonna rapid fire now. Number 8, I'm going with the newly acquired DeAndre Hopkins.
Okay.
Number 7, Stephon Diggs. Number 6, AJ Brown. Number 5, Jamar Chase. Number 4, Cooper Kupp. Number 3, Devontae Adams. Number 2, Tyreek Hill. Number 1, Justin Jefferson.
Interesting.
Any objections, sir? You can
The
have a look at it.
Tay is tough. Like I still
That one I struggle with
because
Tyreek
I
Hill versus
still
Devontae
think
Adams.
Tay is like
I agree.
you could probably put him at 1. Those
put him at 1,
those 4
but-
guys.
I think
We could
Justin-
make an argument for 1, legitimately. I think so.
I think those. Yeah.
Even
Justin-
Jamar maybe, but
Justin
like
Jefferson's
I'm not.
Justin Jefferson's pretty solid. Like
No,
pretty-
that's
pretty
fair.
firm
I'm
in
just
my
saying,
number
if
1.
anybody said Cooper Kupp number 1, I wouldn't disagree with you. Tay number 1,
mean,
Hill number 1. Like I would not disagree.
I would
with you.
disagree, but I can see. I guess.
Like
I
I
can
wouldn't.
see
I wouldn't
why.
be mad at it at all.
Yeah,
I'd be like,
I
okay.
could see Devontae or Tyreek.
I think the top 5 is
Uh,
pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah,
I think Diggs is better than Brown though.
I've flipped that one like 3 or 4 times. I think at this point, I
Okay.
flipped AJ Brown and Stephon Diggs. That one's really difficult for me.
The thing with Diggs and Brown is they're kind of in the same situation where like
Yeah.
Diggs played with Kirk for a while, moved on, went to a better situation with a better quarterback. Same thing with Brown. He played with
Yeah.
Tannehill for a while.
Yeah,
Went to a better
and they
situation.
both
with a
have, and
better
they both
quarterback.
have, they both play with pretty good wide receiver cores as well.
Yeah.
Like
The Bills wide receiver core isn't.
it was pretty good. Gabe
As
Davis,
good, though.
Gabe Davis, and
I mean, yeah, but Gabe Davis is very inconsistent. I
Yeah,
think
that's true.
Devontae Smith is definitely better than Gabe Davis.
oh
if you
no
compare
doubt.
them,
But I'm just saying they have other guys in their room that are.
I also think the threat of the Eagles' run game makes it easier for AJ Brown.
I agree. That's true.
So
And also the quarter. I mean, obviously,
It's too easy for
Jalen Hurts' legs also make it
yeah,
more.
just
a threat.
overall the Eagles' run game in general.
You know,
Just-
yeah, I agree with you. I can't argue with that.
He got the easy way out.
What?
Easy
Why is
way
it,
out.
why are we getting ad libs?
Why are we getting ad libs? God did.
Let's go golfing.
Mama.
Tell him to bring the yacht out.
I agree with the rest of that though. A 10 is tough. I think you could.
The last 3 for me are really tough. 'Cause
You
I think you
could-
could say you put like 6 or 7
'Cause
different receivers in
I
the last
think-
3.
I mean, Terry McLaurin maybe at 10.
Terry, I was thinking about
Terry.
I would. Mari
potentially-
Cooper is potentially there for
potentially
me.
Jalen Waddle. There's a case.
Yes,
T. Higgins
Waddle.
as well.
T has a case.
I put T and Waddle in the same
Still waddling, bro.
in the same conversation, I believe.
That 10 is tough.
That
10 is
tough.
10.
I
10 spot is
I
tough.
think 11 to 15 are pretty much like very like close.
I can agree with most of that.
So I
though.
think top 15 you could throw out Devontae Smith as well. Going back to him,
Yeah.
like fringe around. So I think that there's a lot of
they had
the wide receiver talent in the NFL right now is very good, very fun to watch, very great to see.
If Devontae Adams was a running back, Devontae Smith would be the best Devontae.
It's spelled differently actually though.
Yeah.
So it's Devontae and Devontae.
Dude,
You
it
didn't
is.
have to burst my bubble, man.
No,
Sorry.
okay, so we can get to
It's okay.
Madden ratings, but like I was also thinking of this because I was thinking about this the other day. I have no clue what to do for the number 1 pick in fantasy football with how good the wide receivers are now.
This is the one year that I hope I don't get it.
This is the one year I have no clue what I'm gonna do with fantasy. Like genuinely,
I
like,
never have a clue. I just kind of go.
No,
and
but I think,
Yeah, it's
I
not
think
my first
beforehand,
year.
beforehand,
This is not my
no,
first
but the beforehand though, right?
Yeah,
I always
yeah,
feel like you're going into a draft and you're like, okay, there's a consensus 1, 2, 3. Like you kind of know like what that top 3 is gonna be like.
Not
At
me.
the
I
very
just
least,
listen to
you're gonna
everyone
know the
else,
one,
and I'm
though.
like, yeah.
No, yeah, but I haven't even heard anything
yeah.
in terms of
same way.
anyone being a clear cut number 1 guy this
Yeah.
year. Like what? Last year was Taylor, right?
Last year was JT. Year before that was probably McCaffrey.
I think it was
Year before that was
McCaffrey.
probably McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Saquon
I actually
maybe
have
before,
no
maybe.
clue this year.
Well,
Like, you could like if people took
I
any
think-
of those top 5 wide receivers at number 1, I'd be like, okay, whatever, makes sense. Or like
thanks
even
for an interesting draft.
like the running backs are
It's-
so all over the place. I actually have
yeah.
no clue.
Because running backs, well, you still got McCaffrey up there, obviously, because he can be a threat out of the backfield. Eckler,
Barkley.
don't know if he's gonna play.
Oh, you think it won't be figured out by the time he gets to week 1?
Not in the way that it's heading.
I think it's too early to decide.
I think it's too early too, but based off of what we're seeing right now, it's not
that's
like
true. That's true.
pointing in a great direction.
Him and Josh Jacobs are in questionable
Josh Jacobs are
situations
also,
right now.
Yeah,
Josh
he's
Jacobs
also
not
another
number 1 in terms of that talk, but in terms of just contract situation.
top 10 running back for sure, though.
Yeah, he's definitely up there.
Joe Mixon also was in a questionable situation. Didn't they sign him back though? Is
They
he good?
restructured his contract, so he had a cap hit of at least it was 9.4, I think, with the possibility of like 12 with incentives. Now it is 6, I believe, with the possibility of 8 in incentives, if I'm
good.
not mistaken. So a big check off the Bengals offseason wish
Off-season list, yeah.
I think in terms of something that we were all kind of expecting. We didn't know if he was going to get cut or if he was going to get it restructured. But I'm glad he got restructured because at the end of the day, Joe Mixon's still a very good player.
Yeah.
He's a great guy for the locker room as well, whether you like to think that or not.
You always like to have a veteran presence like that.
Of course.
Yeah.
And that locker room's so tight knit. You want to keep your veteran guys that have been there from the beginning to kind of stay there and continue that
Especially
culture.
in terms of keeping, culture. That's what I would really want to do.
Because the locker room for the Bengals, because Zach Taylor's been so good. Like, love him or not, in terms of his play calling, that locker room has taken such a step since he's been there.
Yeah.
Like in the last 4 years, he's just flipped the entire attitude of the organization around, not just by the players that he's gotten and the play that he's gotten from his players, but by just the overall attitude in the locker room. It's just so different. You can see the videos and everything from in there. It's just fun. It just seems more fun in there than with Marvin.
Then in Marvin's room.
Then when it was Marvin's room.
Marvin's room.
Cups of rose, bitches in my whole phone. Just call when I go home. We're getting copyright. It was too good. It was
Too good.
It was too spot on, bro.
Too good.
Down. That's why Pavan didn't join in.
I've been in this club
It would be
too long.
spot on.
I can't have that. I can't have that. Now, with the wide receiver ratings, though, like, I'm looking at this.
Not to go on my Bengals tangent, by the way.
No. You're good. You're good. Because that's news I wanted to talk about. But Jefferson being in the 99 club for the first time in his career. You got Hill at number 2 at a 98 overall. 97 overall Devontae Adams at number 3.
So my top 3 is the same as Madden's, to be fair.
Yes,
To be fair to EA Sports.
E to the game.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
That was pretty good. Diggs at number 4 at a 96 overall. Cup at 5 with a 96 overall. And then you get Jamar at 94 at number 6. Hopkins at 93 at number 7. McLaurin at 92 at 8. And Brown and Cooper in that order at a 91 overall to round out the top 10. I think that's not as bad as previous years I've seen from EA. But I do disagree with that top 5, and I think you would too.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't differ too much from me, but I disagree with
Because I don't like the ratings bump too, because because Chase is two rating spots lower than Cup,
which I don't
which
necessarily
I think
hate.
which
I
I
don't
think those
necessarily-
5, I think are necessarily like they got to be all 96 and above.
I would agree. I'd even take.
And
95.
I would take
If-
Chase has to be in that 5 spot.
I'm not as bothered by Cooper Kupp being a 96 and Jamar being a 94 because that's fine. It's that Stephon Diggs is over Jamar. I don't think that's true. I think
either.
Stephon Diggs being a 96 is outrageous. Being the same as Cooper Kupp is.
I think you bump
crazy to
up
me.
Cup and Chase and move Diggs down to 6. And I think that would be fair.
That'd be fair.
And AJ Brown's too low.
Oh yeah, also as well.
AJ Brown at 9, I don't like that. I think AJ Brown's got to be at 7.
I agree. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amari Cooper being lower than. Is he lower than CeeDee Lamb?
Amari Cooper's higher, I think.
I mean higher than CeeDee Lamb.
I think he is. I actually haven't checked through like the 11 through 20.
I believe CeeDee Lamb might be 11 on the list.
11 through 20. Oh, 11 through 20. I got it. So CD's at a 90 at 11.
So he's lower than
Yeah. So it goes CD.
with that.
It goes CD,
And
Mike
DK.
Evans.
DK as well. I
Yeah,
disagree with
DK's at
being
17.
lower.
So it goes CD, Mike Evans, Keenan Allen, Debo Samuel, Tyler Lockett. Mike Williams is higher than DK.
Mike Williams being higher than T. Higgins is crazy.
T. Higgins isn't even on here.
He is an 87. He is also tied for the last spot.
That's crazy though. Like he's
Yeah.
not even on this like list though.
Top 20.
Yeah. I like the Amon-Ra love though. I like Amon-Ra.
I agree with that. I don't like him above
I
T,
think he's
but
being slightly overrated by some people.
I think he was being overrated at the beginning of last season, and since then it's kind of died down since his. I mean, he didn't keep the production that he had at the beginning of the season because it was incredible.
Yeah.
But he still has played very well. Had 1,000+ yards last season. Played very well. He was part of that the Lions kind of resurgence towards the end of the season
No, I agree.
to almost make the playoffs. So, I really like. I'm gonna say Ryan. I think he can take another step these next couple of years.
I think so too. That the way that Lions offense is going, I think they're gonna get better year after year. So they're a very young team, young offense, aggressive
sure.
play caller. So
He can name all the wide receivers I've taken before him.
I cannot name. All
I
of them.
cannot either. I can name one of them.
Who, bro?
Jamar Chase. Good pick. Don't.
I don't know if I can name it.
We'll get into a little bit of basketball talk though.
Don't show the clip of me when Jamar Chase got selected, by the way.
No, you gotta show it now.
No, you can't.
You gotta show it now.
You can't.
What clip?
Exactly.
You've never. No,
definitely there.
there was a video.
Oh, when you were
Sammy-
mad
yeah,
at first.
When he was mad at
yeah,
first.
yeah.
That was Team Sewell.
Because he
He was
was
also
like
very good.
he was like mad at it, and then he like sat down, he like thought about it. He's like, it's a good pick. I can live with that.
No. It was a coming to grips. I have to accept it.
Oh, see, I thought it was more like my pick when Witherspoon got drafted. It was more so just like because I was big on
No.
like get a D lineman.
wasn't.
In real time. I'm like, dang. And
I would love
thought
to
about
say-
it, I'm like, man, maybe it's not that bad.
I would love to say that it was like that, but it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Everything out of Seahawks camp has been that Witherspoon has been burnt toast so far, though. So
Nice.
see what happens, bro.
Camp hasn't started yet, but that's nice.
See what happens. No, just like off-season stuff. I mean,
OTAs and
yeah.
everything.
Wow.
Wow.
But no, yeah, that'll be interesting. No, in terms of basketball talk, though,
Wouldn't it be with his spoon? Not with her spoon. With his spoon.
Burnt toast isn't that bad.
Yeah, it is.
Like, yeah,
It's
is,
nothing
bro.
a little jam can't fix. The
gotta-
question is, what is a Seahawks jam?
What is this?
It's Russell Wilson.
Nah, bro. See, like this is like a good bro. Nah. There's no way. Like burnt toast, bro. It's thrown away.
Well, okay, how burnt are we talking? Like, burnt, like
Black.
crisp?
No,
Okay,
it's-
then.
Whoa,
then
wait.
okay.
What qualifies as burnt if it's not black?
Yeah, hold on, wait.
That's what I was asking. That's what I was sort of asking, I guess. Like, what are we saying burnt is? Because you could say like burnt is like wet, like more toasted than like you prefer. It's like burnt.
That's not burn. That's just.
And if it's like really,
That's
if it's
just-
like
that's
really
just
dark
the-
brown.
That's just.
I would say it's burnt.
Really dark brown is not burnt. bro.
I'd say, technically it's not burnt, but like I'd say it's just kind of burnt. Too toasted.
You know the Cheez-Its, the extra toasty ones?
Yeah.
That's like what extra dark brown toast is.
Yeah.
That's not burnt. Would you say extra toasty Cheez-Its are burnt?
burnt.
Burnt
It's.
Cheez-Its?
Whoa! What the?
Oh my cord. It's stuck. It's not.
No, this is like talking about like marshmallows, bro. Like the thing with marshmallows, is a very dark brown marshmallow burnt? No, it's not.
Of course not.
It's not burnt.
I don't know. Like I would say. Oh, that's
You
kind
char
of
them, though, don't you? You just put them in the fire.
Oh no! I don't know. I like them like crispy on the edges.
Okay, that's okay. That's
Okay,
like
you're
Sean
not
does
one
it.
of those people that was like ridiculous, just like get them like
That's
black.
Sean.
Okay,
I think
no,
it's just like,
that's too much. I'm not trying to eat ash.
I don't want to. I'm not trying to eat charcoal, please. Thank you.
No, yeah,
You need to eat a rock.
I'm get it like lightly brown around the whole thing, and then you're good. You're good.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and a little bit of like crisp around the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can rock with that.
You get enough so when you put it in the s'more, it gets a little.
No, I think it's got to be like you got to
ASMR.
you got to let it like get on fire for a little bit
This is the fire.
and then blow it. Bro, what?
It's the fire crackling.
What kind of
It's the crackling of the fire. Pull up a video of the fire.
Somebody loop that for 10 hours so we get more views while people are sleeping. Thank you.
Bro.
Yeah, you loop it for 10 hours.
No, that's
Post
on me.
it.
No, I don't edit these.
Oh shoot, we gotta get our gremlin that lives in the attic of this place to do it.
Oh my god.
Said lull on the last.
Going back to what I was going to actually talk about if it wasn't for burnt toast.
My Andy Dalton clip.
What Andy Dalton clip?
Last episode. The Dolphins game.
Oh.
The gremlin in our attic didn't include the Andy Dalton clip that edits our videos. You gotta
Too
talk
bad for
to
him.
You gotta talk.
Too bad
to him.
for him. Bro, why are you referring to yourself?
You gotta. No, it's not him. It's the gremlin that lives in the attic.
Heck is
It's
going
like
on?
you watch the Mucinex. It's the little Mucinex guy. You know the Mucinex commercials.
Oh.
The little booger guy. That's what it looks
Shoot,
like.
I thought it was Grimace.
No. Belinda's not in our attic.
It's good. Shoot,
No.
break the ceiling.
Wow.
Whoa! See that? Gibby! Be Belinda, but if it was Belinda, it'd break the floor that she's falling on, and then it'd be like.
And then it'd keep going through.
Yeah.
Like the Krusty Towers in that one episode.
Oh my god.
If you know, you know. I hope Sean watches this. He won't, but it'd be nice if he saw the Belinda shout out.
I hope Marin watches this, but she won't.
She won't. She will not.
She won't.
She won't. Her dad might
Basketball
though.
Stuff though.
That's
I
true.
forgot to say this, because I never got the chance to say this, but I saw a tweet the other day, and it was
We're
pick
talking
the
about
3
basketball
highest
now?
peaks, bro. Bro, I was
Oh.
going to, and then
Oh,
I never got
yeah.
the chance.
Sorry.
So now I got the chance.
Sorry,
So I'm like,
sorry.
what's speaking my mind? But the players were Anthony Davis, James Harden, Dwight Howard, Damian Lillard, Russell Westbrook,
Just put it on the screen.
Carmelo Anthony,
I mean,
Paul Pierce, Joel Embiid,
Gremlin.
and Chris Paul.
Put it on the screen.
And
It's right
I
here.
don't know about your guys' top
Oh,
three,
it's
but
right
I
here.
think the top 3
It's right here.
is clear.
It's right here.
What would be your guys' top 3?
Say them again. No, I'm just kidding.
Dwight
Bro,
Howard.
you have it on your phone.
Yeah.
Russell Westbrook.
It's too much work though.
Bro, no, it's not.
Top 3 in terms of peaks.
That is the question.
I think I'm either going Russ or Harden number 1, and I might go Harden number 1 because in their peaks they're both a one-time MVP.
I was thinking Dwight number 1.
Yeah,
I was thinking Dwight number
Dwight
1.
could potentially go number 1.
Dwight is a potential. I mean,
I was
that's-
thinking
that's-
Dwight,
that's-
Russ, Harden.
That's my top 3: Russ, Dwight, Harden. For my number 1, I'm thinking Harden because look, him and Russ both one-time MVPs. Harden led a 65-win team in the West, almost beat that Warriors god team.
Missed 27 threes in a row in Game 7, or whatever many it was.
That was after his peak. That's like
He had
that's
more-
what
he had-
ended
he
his
had
peak.
more talent- he had
That's
more
what ended-
talent around him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Than Russ.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not
Well-
very close.
it's not close.
Andre Robertson.
When Russ
Harden had Chris Paul,
and Eric
Trevor
Gordon.
Ariza, Eric Gordon.
Russ
Clint
had Paul
Capella.
George, Carmelo Anthony,
Dude,
Steven Adams.
Dude, it doesn't matter. Carmelo.
Steven Adams is really good though.
No, Steven Adams is solid, but Steven Adams and Clint Capella are comparable.
They're comparable, yeah.
They're comparable. And then you're he had PG. He had PG, I guess, but Andre Robertson went down with injury the year those 3 were together.
Man.
And then
I guess.
and then you literally saw Carmelo Anthony not fit with that team at all once Robertson got hurt.
I don't know. I think
Harden, dude, if Russ had the shooting that Rockets team had around him, give him a fair shot. That's then we could have that argument. But none of those Thunder teams had the shooting that the Rockets teams had. That's what Russ needs.
Harden was the shooting though.
We're
Gordon.
comparing
Well,
the
sorry,
we're
he wasn't
comparing
all
the
the
Rockets
he wasn't
team shooting.
Sorry, he
to
wasn't
Thunder
all the he
team,
wasn't
bro.
all the shooting, but Russ wasn't out there having shooting efficiently from three.
Look at the Rockets roster and compare it to the Thunder's roster, and you are not comparing the shooting level at all.
Obviously the Rockets shooting was better. I'm not
That's
saying
what I'm
it
talking
wasn't
about.
better.
Give Russ the shooting that the Rockets teams had, and then you would be like, okay, that's a fair shot.
But Harden was also just like the better player.
Then Russ?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I'd take Russ.
I'd take Russ too.
I'm going
Russ
Dwight.
I'm not mad.
I
I'm not
think
mad
I think
at that.
Russ does more with less. I know you're not the biggest Russ guy, but like Russ does more with less than Harden.
I'm taking Dwight, Russ, Harden. That's my top
Dwight
three.
number one.
Yeah, Dwight being number one.
I
Harden
can
being number
respect
three.
it. Like I said, that's my top 3 too.
Because we're talking strictly peaks, I'd have
This
Dwight
is a
at
different
one.
order for you.
What'd you say?
Because we're talking strictly peaks, I'd have Dwight at number one.
Dwight, very dominant peak. I mean,
Yeah.
easily an MVP caliber player, even if he doesn't have it.
Because you're
All
talking
three
about
of
a
them
guy.
Deep boy finals
You're talking about a
appearance.
guy that won 3 straight Defensive Player of the Years.
It was 3. I thought it was 2.
I'm pretty sure it was 3.
3 is
I'm pretty sure it was 3.
3 is insane. I
And if
didn't
he-
know that.
I know. I think even if it is 2, I'm pretty sure he was supposed to win a 3rd because it was that
Dang,
good.
that-
and he pretty much
yeah.
got robbed.
He was.
Gotta give him his credit.
The more I think about it, the more I'm confident about Dwight. at
Yeah,
one.
no, 3 consecutive years.
It was 3.
Oof.
That's hard
2009 to
beat.
2011.
I didn't know it was. That's hard to beat.
Oh yeah, 2009 to 2011. He's that good on defensive side of the ball. He wasn't getting the same opportunities that obviously a guard is gonna get offensively, but he was still out there dominating.
He also won a dunk contest.
So I don't know.
Superman.
Superman is in the building.
Interesting.
Very. Shaq got mad at him.
Yeah, I'm getting more and more comfortable with that Dwight number 1 pick after the 3. I thought it was 2, which is still like really good. But
Yeah,
I was like,
that
2
last
in a
defensive
finals
player-
appearance. I was
That
like,
last
okay.
defensive player of the year really sold it for you.
It kinda,
It
like,
took-
unironically.
it took you an extra defensive player. This year to sold
Unironically,
it?
I don't know. That's kind of insane.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't like sell it, but I said I'm more comfortable with it.
I'll just say. That doesn't make any sense. That just doesn't make any sense.
I will say this. That makes no damn
It
sense.
just makes no sense. It just makes no sense.
I'm giving y'all more credit, man. But
No, the fourth
Yeah.
player is what made that tough for me, though. Like, if you picked, I know it's not part of the question, but if you had to pick a 4th peak on that list, it would be very tough. He's talking about an MVP in Joel Embiid. We're talking about
Anthony
a
Davis.
guys who took their teams to the conference finals, and Carmelo Anthony and
Not
Damian
Anthony
Lillard.
Davis.
And then a guy that you can confidently say was a top 5 player at one point in Anthony Davis.
Agreed.
And you got Chris Paul. Like, pretty much everyone besides Paul Pierce on that list for me, peak-wise.
Finals MVP Paul Pierce.
PP?
Granted, it was a super team. But
Paul Pierce didn't win enough on his own for me to be like,
What was his nickname? The
on
truth.
his own. Yeah.
The truth.
The truth.
He lies.
Yeah, no, I'm playing. I wouldn't have Paul Pierce either.
Would you have
That
Paul
Celtics
Pierce?
team was too good.
Paul, do you think you're better or Dwayne Wade is better? Give me a minute to think. That's easy. That's me. That's me. That's me.
The
You
truth.
give me LeBron. You give me Shaq. I'd be sitting on 6 championships. Easy.
The truth
Easy.
lied. The truth lied.
No, then they did that like side by side comparison.
No, Jalen Rose just like roasted him for no reason.
Jalen
No, I'm
roasted
actually
him.
with reason. With reason.
Okay,
'Cause you
Luke.
can't just go on TV and say that. No, but yeah. And then they had like the wing guy conversation.
I think Steph.
Who's the best wing shooter of all time? I think it's Ray Allen right now. I think Steph will get it. I think Clay will get it some point after, but I think Steph will pass him up again.
Steph's a wing guy.
Steph's a wing guy? When did he become
Steph's
a wing guy? Steph's a wing guy. He's a combo guard. He's a combo guard.
He's a.
Steph's a wing guy.
What does that mean?
What is that? He's a
Where are
he's a
you
combo
going?
guard, so that makes him a wing
What
guy?
are you talking about?
Oh my god. Paul Pierce, bro.
Truth.
No, the thing with the other Paul Pierce take, literally recently, we were having this conversation. Nikola Jokic, he said, was not a top 5 passer, which is okay. I agree with that.
I agree with that as well.
But he
I'd have to think
said,
about it.
but he listed 2 passers, and he listed Rondo,
Jason Williams.
and he listed Jason Williams. Rondo's fair. Jason Williams, like, when does production, like, just not included in the conversation? Like, if we're talking style of passes, sure. Not sure. It's easily Jason Williams.
Yeah.
But, like, when does production actually matter? Like, there is a line there.
If
It's
there was-
got to be both.
Exactly. If there was an all-star game for passers, I'm taking Jason Williams 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah.
I'd take
He's
11 out of
probably
10
he
personally.
might be the flashiest
That's
passer of all
fine.
time. Probably.
Oh no, for sure, no doubt.
Jason Williams. Yeah. No. Yeah. Like easily. But I don't know.
But
like
where did
Rondo at his-
that get him?
Like Rondo at his peak was like easy 11 assist guy. Like when does that production like it's so there's such a tremendous gap.
And he's gone all that time, and we went all this time without mentioning like John Stockton, maybe.
Oh yeah, like Stockton.
exactly.
Stockton had one of the greatest passes in the NBA Finals like ever. Like it's just like the full court heaves. You're talking about all those
Low key.
pocket passes.
Kevin
with
Love on
Carmelo.
inbound passes, best passer of all time.
Dude, that's the thing with
I could get
Jokic
with
people
that.
don't talk about either. Jokic be like launching full court bombs in terms of just passes. It's
Kevin Love did it
ridiculous.
first.
No,
Remember
yeah,
against
I
the
know
Wizards?
he did.
Right against the Wizards. The bank, fadeaway bank.
The luckiest
off
bank
the-
I've
off
ever
the-
seen.
Off the glass.
No, he practices those every day.
Part of
This
this
man, bro.
Olympics.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The Olympics routine?
Yeah.
No, but yeah, like it I don't know. That's tough.
I think for that 4, I might have to go AD.
I
For the
would,
fourth peak?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
I will.
I mean, when he's
also
doing both ends on the
agree, but
floor
that's
in New
boring.
Orleans, man, if Boogie could have stayed healthy, I mean, my God,
I
I don't
thought
want
that team was gonna go to the conference
I don't
finals.
want to
Ooh.
discredit them and say, oh, they don't even have a
Ooh.
conference finals appearance. Because I mean, come on, didn't give them enough time.
I agree.
Dude, that team was ridiculous, bro. Because they had
When
Anthony
Anthony-
Holiday,
It was
right?
when he wasn't
Drew-
fragile.
Drew-
they
JB
had
not
they had
fragile,
they had a
something to
very
watch.
good Rajon Rondo still.
Yes, yeah, I was gonna say.
Oh, yeah.
Rondo.
I completely forgot about
The
that.
three position was a little weak for them, but all they needed was just a shooter there.
Etwan Moore.
Etwan Moore. But
Oh.
AD and Boogie were just a matchup problem for that Warriors team or the Rockets. Like that, the Western Conference in general was just small at the top, and so those two would. I thought they would have went to the conference finals if they were healthy. I can confidently say that those two were too good together. But
I have a question for you,
I can
Pavan, though,
confidently
regarding
say
this
that.
list. As the resident Melo fan, what is Melo's peak for you? Is it New York?
Or is it?
well, it's
Denver.
a combination because you got to think
It's a combo of
he
years.
went
In between.
he went to the conference finals.
Okay.
Then the Nuggets were pretty much saying they didn't really try to run that team back or try to retain the pieces from that conference finals run. And then that's when he demanded the trade, went to the New York. So pretty much those couple of years, I would think. The years
so
where
what
you
was
had-
that, like 08, 09-ish
Yeah.
realm to like 12?
to like 12, 13.
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
that's
I
fair.
agree with that.
And I think that's fair.
I agree with that. If
But
you had
yeah.
to pick one team, though,
If
you
you
had
had
to pick Denver or New York.
Denver,
Okay.
I can confidently say Denver.
I agree with that, too.
Yeah.
Just because New York, after like 2014 or 15.
Which I don't think New
Was
York
just-
surrounded him with good pieces either, though. To be fair.
No, not the best.
Not
Not
like-
bad.
like
Like,
a-
they
like-
tried with Kristaps, and I can't
Like Chris
mad at
Stapps, but that
them,
was
but-
late. Chris Stapps was late in Melo's career.
Yeah.
And
that's true.
then like Amari Stoudemire. I guess you got Tyson Chandler at the time. I don't know. I don't think those teams were as good as people give them credit for in terms of depth. So he never really had
Oh yeah, in 2K the whole bench is like those bald guys
ball guys.
on the all-time teams. 'cause
Steve
there's no one-
Novak, Jared
there's
Jeffries,
no one notable.
J.R. Smith, Amon Shumpert.
Oh, those are,
Baron
those
Davis.
are notable, but like after that, it's like no notable guys.
Dude,
for
I
all
just
time, so
I
it's
just listed like 9 guys, bro. What do you mean?
and
After the 9
Fair.
guys on the bench, the other
yeah, after the 9 guys, there's like 3 guys, and
the-
they're all just bald,
the
random
other
no names.
the other
Like-
2 guys that I didn't mention.
the other two-way guys,
Yeah.
they're kind of no.
I didn't even
names.
list
Believe
Steve
it or not.
Novak. I didn't even
Steve.
Steve Novak.
Steve Novak.
No, but you know what I'm talking about on the all-time Knicks teams.
No,
It's
yeah,
like
no, just like most of the all-time teams on 2K, just like no, not the all-time teams, just the historic teams have like the bald guys at the end of the bench. It's the funniest thing you've ever seen. They come in the game and they're just like, dude, it's so funny, bro. Like I don't get it at all. It's hilarious. They come in the game, they'll do something crazy. And you're like, bro, these dudes should not be doing this.
360
they're
windmill.
like 12 overall, bro. Like can't be serious.
The Janik 55 overall, 50 overall. whatever 50 overall players.
Yeah.
The Charlie Villanueva's on the end of the bench.
Charlie Villanueva's?
I thought it was Villanueva, wasn't it?
I don't know, bro.
Isn't he the guy with alopecia?
Is he?
The bald guy with no eyebrows.
Bro, I actually don't know what you're talking about, man.
Look up Charlie
Keep
Villanueva.
your wife's name
out my fucking mouth.
Bro, you know what TikTok I saw
I'm
the other
going
day?
to.
The broadcast boys did like a top 5 like bald head, like just like people with bald heads
Oh, of all time?
of all time.
Oh my goodness.
Mike is number 1. Michael Jordan's number 1.
Yeah. So it was like RJ drafted and the broadcast boys drafted.
RJ, like Richard Jefferson.
Like Richard Jefferson, because
Okay,
obviously
bald. Yeah, obviously, yeah. Michael Jordan number 1.
Ooh.
The Rock?
The Rock. Ooh, that's
It's gotta
exactly.
be
The
top
Rock is a
3.
good
The
one.
Rock is number 2.
Like I remember all the people, like most of the people that were on the list. I think.
LeBron specifically in the boom,
Bald
boom,
head.
boom,
The
video.
bald
Nah,
head
nah.
nut.
LeBron's just not on there, bro. LeBron's not on there, bro.
Holy still with the holy.
Nah, he's still, dude. Nah, bro. LeBron's just not on there, bro.
Jack
LeBron's just not on there. Pitbull was on there.
Mr. 305.
Top 3 I'd have to think about. I don't know. But
No, they did 5.
Kanye.
yeah, because I was to say, like, Kanye
Kanye?
over Pitbull.
I'd take Kanye.
Kanye over Pitbull?
Yes.
We're talking about just rocking the bald head, though.
bald Kanye or bald Pitbull.
Pitbull rocks it, bro.
That's cool. That's
Oh, wait. Just during that era.
We're just talking about rocking the bald head, bro.
So
Okay.
not Kanye as a whole.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because you're
okay,
just
well,
you're
bald-
talking
so it's
Kanye.
really-
Bald
so
Kanye
it's-
has been pretty
because if you're
disappointing.
I was
talking-
gonna say,
if
so
you're
it's really Kanye from like 2014.
Because if you're
maybe?
talking
I don't know.
Kanye,
What-
dude, if you're talking
Soon.
Kanye as a person, then he's arguably over The Rock.
No, it's still The Rock. Come on.
It's close.
It's The Rock.
It's
The
close.
Rock is awesome.
I listen to more Ye music than watch rock movies.
That's true, but like it's The Rock. He wrestled.
Oh, my bad.
He's also friends
He
with Kevin.
wrestled.
Sorry.
He's also friends with Kevin Hart.
Oh,
Kevin.
dude, RJ
he's not
picked
bald.
Mr.
he
Clean.
Kevin Hart's not
Is he
bald.
bald?
Kevin Hart's not bald, is he?
No, dude.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
RJ
I
picked
thought maybe
Mr.
he was
Clean,
nowadays.
bro.
Had a little
Mr.
bit.
Clean.
Mr. Clean.
Hell yeah, Magic Erasers.
Yes, bro. Mr. Clean.
I'll take that. Brian Hoyer.
He's bald?
He's bald. Yeah, look him up.
I did not. Mike Glennon.
Mike Glennon.
Mike Glennon.
Boop, 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 boop. I'm just trying to think of Mike Tomlin's bald. He just wears a hat all the time, so you can't see him.
Oh, no, that's right.
Bengals punter Brad Robbins. He's bald.
It's a lot of bald people, man. It's a
Brad
lot of
Robbins
bald
is awesome.
people.
That's a tough combo.
Brad
That is a tough
Robbins.
combo. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Where's my picture of Brad Robbins? Oh, here it is. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, that's the guy you had me put in. That
Yeah,
one
look
time.
at that guy. You can put this one up too if you want.
He's back, guys.
All right, he's right here. Right. Now. Brad Robbins. I love Brad Robbins.
I don't know, bro. I
Who
think
else is
I think we've ran out of stuff to talk about.
Jada Smith.
Jada Smith,
No, she's
bro.
not- she's not
That's
like
how we
bald.
started this conversation.
bro.
She's not like bald
No,
though,
bro.
is she?
I mean, like, yeah, no, yeah.
Nah, she's bald, bro.
She definitely is.
Pretty much bald, bro.
Had hair so long.
And that's how we
that
started
it-
this convo. So I just thought,
Had hair so long that
I don't
it
even know
looked
what
like
else to talk
Eve.
about.
Then she cut it all off and she looked like
I know how to
Jada
get Maren to
Baldhead
watch
ass.
this video. Tell her that
How's
in the
that?
ball discussion, I put the hairless cats in the discussion.
No.
Dude, when are we gonna run the Mario Kart, bro?
Someone's
We need to figure that out. We'll figure that
Question.
out. Should that be an episode?
Dude, I'd be down to make it an episode.
We don't have to make it like an episode, but we can make it like an episode. You know, we can't.
Ah.
No. I mean,
Bro,
I
not
meant,
end
no,
it,
no,
bro.
no.
This man's losing
No,
brain
I meant,
cells, bro.
no. Here's what I meant. You don't have to make it like an episode of the podcast. We can make it just like a video, but like, you know what I mean? Just make it a video. We can record it and post it on the pod. This shouldn't.
We can repost it on the YouTube channel, but it wouldn't be an episode.
Yes, that's what I meant.
Would it be an extended
Okay,
discussion?
But when you said it the first time around, you understand why we would make fun of you, right?
You understand what I'm saying, though.
I get what you're saying.
So
but
what's the
when you
problem? If you
when
get what I'm saying, what's the
when you said it
problem?
the first time
no, I didn't
around,
get what you're saying.
What?
No, I did. But like the first time around, bro, you can understand why we made fun of you.
Okay, yeah, but you understand what I'm trying to say, though. So what? Why
He
does
said it can't be an episode, but it'll be an episode. What? What?
You know what I'm saying?
We get what he's saying, though.
You get what I'm saying?
We will have a video on the channel, I guess. 'Cause
Mario Kart.
like we said, it's dry season. We do not know what to talk about. But I think we ran out of stuff to talk about.
In the meantime, comment your favorite Mario Kart character.
If we ever get comments. But if you do.
If you reach the end of this episode, which I bet only I will. Hey,
why aren't you liking, bro?
Oh, I was gonna say hi to future Sammy.
Why aren't you commenting?
If you comment Birdo, leave.
Why aren't you
Get
commenting?
unsubscribe.
Why
I don't
aren't
care.
you subscribing?
Yeah,
Just-
why
it's
aren't
a
you
shame.
subscribed?
It's a shame, dude. What are you
If
doing?
you've watched up until this, if you've watched this shit up until this point,
exactly.
why wouldn't you just subscribe?
The driest episode of all time.
The episode of all time. Why would you not subscribe?
Why would you not subscribe?
If you want more of this,
Actually, you would not want more.
if you want less of this, subscribe, and we'll give you something else.
Exactly.
Well, you know.
That's a stretch.
If you
Nah,
want-
literally.
literally.
And yeah,
I'm gonna set the record for the longest literally of all time. Ready?
we'll end the episode.
Literally.